From Illinois Public Media, this is an Election 2024 update. I'm Brian Mackey. No surprise, the Associated Press has called Illinois for Vice President Kamala Harris at 7:38 tonight. As we go to air, 7 of Illinois' 17 House races, U.S. House races, have been called. No surprises there either, because Central Illinois Representatives Mary Miller in the 15th District and Darren LaHood in the 16th both ran unopposed. We also heard from voters in the 2nd Congressional District, which stretches from Chicago to Danville. They have re-elected Democratic Representative Robin Kelly. The other races are incumbent Democrats re-elected in the Chicago area. Further down ballot, the entire Illinois House and a third of the state Senate is up. Democrats are widely expected to maintain supermajority control of the General Assembly. We're also waiting on results from 3 statewide advisory referenda on election interference, fertility treatment, and taxes. On those questions and in many other races, we have only partial returns, so it may take a while for definitive results. One of the few Illinois congressional races projected to be competitive this year is the 17th District, where incumbent Democratic Representative Eric Sorensen is facing Republican former Judge Joe McGraw. Joining us now to talk about where things stand there is Mawa Iqbal, who covers Illinois government and politics for public radio stations across Illinois. She is in Moline tonight at Sorensen's election night party. Mawa, welcome to the show, or welcome to the broadcast, I should say. What's the scene there?
Hey, thanks for having me. Yeah, it's a pretty relaxed, casual scene. It's at the Poor Brothers Tap Room, which is kind of like in the heart of the Moline downtown district. It's like super quaint. They've already started decorating the street lamps with Christmas lights and whatnot. And inside the tap room, it's pretty fun. I mean, they have a barcade. They've got bar food, pizza, beers. And so people are just like hanging around, chatting, drinking, eating. They also have a screen with a projection of CNN's presidential results race, so people are periodically looking up at that as well. But I'd say like the vibes for the most part are pretty relaxed and lighthearted.
What are you hearing? So what are you hearing from the Sorensen campaign people and watch party attendees?
Yeah, so I talked to one watch party attendee who is actually an intern who volunteered for the Sorensen campaign. She's a 17-year-old named Grace who's from Iowa. She's here with her mom. And so not an Illinois resident, but she felt like, you know, being from the Quad Cities, she really resonated with Sorensen's message, someone who's bipartisan and also someone who has spent over 20 years working as a TV meteorologist covering Rockford and the Quad Cities. You know, she feels like as a young person, climate change is one of the most pressing issues for her generation, and she really appreciates that he was a meteorologist for so long and has all this background in climate.
What else are you going to be keeping an eye on tonight as we wait for the returns to come through?
Yeah, so, you know, we know this can be potentially a tight race, and there's a potential for it to flip Republican. But I was looking at that there's this polling firm called M3 Strategies that came out with a poll recently that had Sorensen up by 3 percentage points over McGraw. So I think we'll just be watching for, you know, like how close it gets. But I feel like people and definitely people within Sorensen's team are pretty confident that he will take the win, mostly because, you know, it's a largely Democratic held district. So, yeah.
All right, Mawa Iqbal, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
I should say only 11% of the votes in that district, so much too early to draw any inferences or projections there. We will be back with another update at 9:15. I'm Brian Mackey, and this is Illinois Public Media.